Welcome back to another episode of Convo Nation.
Combo.
You have myself, Naturally Nye, on my, what's this one? Left, right, left, that one. This one. We've got Leanne Elizabeth. We have Jar the Creator. We got Missy Brownskin Limited, aka Scholar.
Come on.
We got Mr. Bobby B here. And we just want to say thank you to everybody that is continuing to follow us. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to send us any questions that you have. It doesn't matter, any big, small, politically incorrect, all of that stuff. We're here for it. But yeah, we're gonna hit off first. Where am I going? With the bag. You know how it goes. You know how the thing set. Go on, because you're next to me.
Me first, yeah?
Yeah, man.
The mandem's time.
No,
Mandem.
not often I go first, Yeah. I like to dig
We're gonna
deep.
remix the song because it's
Digging up the
Mandem night and we're
feeling tight.
I ain't feeling no
Them
tight.
feel tight, you know?
Tell them again,
It's the Mandem night.
rewrite that song, about them feeling tight.
I actually couldn't think of anything else. It's nothing personal.
The remix queens. Listen.
It's nothing personal.
Take that off the
Lee, if I
charts.
hit them with the...
Are you not ready?
Yeah. Was it?
If you could have sex with one of your Convo Nation panel, who would it be? What kind of mix-up is that?
Wow.
And why?
I know who
What
I'm
a
fucking
palaver.
What kind of fuck quiz is that?
Who I want's not
Wanna
here.
mash up people's relationship?
Who I want's not here. Who I want is not here.
What? If
I
we
was even
could...
gonna say we've
Hold
all,
on.
We've all slept with each other. Big
Let's
man.
just
Well,
say-
big
I missed the
orgies.
invite.
Joking.
Can I say it one more time?
Go on, it's your question.
If you could have sex with one of your Convo Nation panel,
Say
who
with
would
your
it
chest.
be and why?
And don't lie. Say with
Answer
your
or
chest.
put £3 in the box.
It's Jar.
Careful now, this is on the World Wide
No,
Web.
Because he's dark skinned. Because he's dark
He's
skinned.
too fucking lick.
Are you holding feelings?
You know when someone's sidetracking and going round the corner, around the bend because he doesn't want to answer the question?
I'm gonna answer the question.
Go on then.
Come on, man. There's
I'll
only
go
two,
with.
girl.
I can't say myself. That's a bit mad. What am I to
Can
do?
I just say to you, you know the missus
That's
is
cheating.
watching.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna say you. You know what I'm gonna say? You.
Ross.
You know what? You know why? Hear what I'm gonna say. Hear my reasons why.
Careful.
At
My
least he's
reasons
keeping it
why.
real. Keeping
My
it real.
reasons why is because. Yeah, she knows me the least. She knew. She
Can
knew.
you imagine that?
So,
I'm
I'm gonna go with the
fucking
stranger.
fighter.
You get me? I'm gonna go with the one I know the least. Bam.
So
That's
you
it.
can come
So-
there. You can come there in
You know
front.
what I'm saying? That's my question. Boom.
I would have
There you go.
BC.
You get me?
Who else
Anyone
is
else?
on?
Hold on. Ja?
It's a red question, mate.
Oh.
Lie.
Oh, you put your chicken
Lie.
reverse.
It's your time.
Yes.
Neutral gang. See him start
Do you
with the
pick
stick.
one or can
Neutral,
you have a
neutral,
threesome?
neutral.
Yeah.
What about
You
you,
need to do.
Missy?
It's a red question.
With me. Wait, let me see again.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have a
yeah.
threesome. Can you have a threesome?
I
Go on, Missy.
not if I could. If I allowed anyone on conversation.
She said allow.
Hey,
Allow.
Missy.
Who would it be? Why?
Living.
Allowed.
Who then, man? Cha?
It would
Start
be
stroking.
with.
If it ain't me, watch me and you.
It would
Like,
be. It would be with.
And you remember you gotta give your reasons
It
why,
would
you know?
be-
Nah, wait.
You gotta give your reasons why.
Just because you did.
No,
He
we're
didn't say
gonna
give
say
a reason
no,
why.
no, that's the
He
question.
never said that.
That's the question.
What?
You have to. And
Why?
Why?
Do you
Don't,
want me-
we're gonna stick it
No,
neutral.
no, no. All right,
Don't
let
put
me,
your thing in
let me
neutral.
keep it
You have to go
100, yeah?
Okay.
When I value my friendship with men, prior to anything happening, I tend to just keep it that way. So for health and safety reasons, I'm being serious. It wouldn't be none of the boys.
Where's your
It
free
would
house?
be-
It would be Mish.
Woo!
Yeah. Because,
Yeah, but it didn't say that. It didn't say that.
Oh,
He's
no,
right.
be you. No,
It would
don't
be Mish. I
explain.
tell you in my chest. It would be Mish because I know you want me, Mish. Yeah. And yeah. Like, I know she's a bit freaky. I can just feel it. Like, me and her have had sexual tension. So, obviously, Mish, when you get rid of that nigga, yeah.
Wow.
Boy.
Big up Missy.
So, Mish,
Big
on
up
that
Missy.
note,
No, Missy.
No, I'm lying.
Oh, shit. We'll edit
Mish
that.
ain't
Don't
here.
worry.
yeah, no, but
It's alright. I know because I said if it's not
Because
me.
she was saying.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, it
Because
would
you
be
were
me.
saying
So red, boom. Anyone? Do you want to touch on it?
I think
No.
said it bag I can't.
Do you want to touch?
Yeah. It's
What?
gonna be Joe Rastafari. innit?
Dark skin's winning again.
Yeah.
He's
In
such a
2021.
gen.
Scoring his face.
2021, you get me? But I'm
He's
happy.
such a gen. He's such a gen, and the kids will be cooling.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of this going.
I'm done.
Hey,
The kids will be cooling.
I beg you pull out a red question, please.
you pulled out already, innit?
Yeah, I love my combination. Yeah.
Yes.
Which
I know.
you did that on purpose. Juju.
Obia.
Juju is strong though.
Yeah, strong, yeah, you got to.
What is your worst habits, Rascal? All right, cool. Bad girl have to, do self-analyzation sometimes. Because if you don't check yourself, you might wreck yourself. My worst habit. I can think of a few actually. All right, one of
same
them
here.
definitely would be sometimes being this one shit, this is vulnerable, boy. All right, do you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna put it on the table. One of my worst habits, that I now know, even though people told me before, is I don't believe and promote myself as much as I should. I actually believe in other people around me more, and I would rather buy into everyone else around me than myself. Although people that don't know me very well think, oh, you come across like you think you're too nice and rare. That's one thing. But actually pushing myself and promoting myself and aspiring to take myself to higher levels within anything I touch, I need to learn to believe in myself more. I'm actually very confident, but I do self-doubt myself a lot because I put a lot of pressure on myself. What I do is I already in my mind sometimes make myself fail before I've even tried to do it, which is a bad habit. Whereas if my friend comes to me with a business idea or whatever, I'll promote my friend, I'll promote my friend's sister's business, I'll promote my next friend's cooking,
fullest, innit?
and I even yam the food yet.
And
I'm
you got more
promoting
confidence
it.
in her
And
shit
I'm
than
more
your own.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, even strangers, like people send me stuff that's like, oh Missy, can you do, like some people pay me for promos, some people I'll be like, oh no, don't pay me, I'll just put it up because I get views on my social media or whatever. But when it comes to myself, I'm not good at promoting myself. If someone wants to be like, oh, why should I sign you tomorrow as an up-and-coming artist? I couldn't really say it. I'd more be like, all right, I'll just rap and you hear how sick I am or hear my song. Whereas if it's my brother, my brother's sick because... Do you get what I'm saying? So that's one of my
girl.
That's one of my worst habits, I'd say. But little minor ones might be things like, I don't know, maybe like when I get too excited in a conversation with my brothers and like we're cutting each other off left, right, and centre, and by the end of it, we didn't even fucking talk about what we were supposed to talk about.
You just get
Do
hyped.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
Conversations
that
like that
kind of
way,
thing.
in that way, it goes. You
Yeah,
get me?
that's
So,
one of my worst habits.
Cool.
Anybody else?
Anybody
Else?
else?
Want to share their habits?
Anyone got a bad habit?
Smoking.
Oh,
That's it.
I like how she.
Is
owns
it
that
older?
with
Is that
class.
your own? Is that your own?
What is your worst habit?
Okay, cool.
Oh, your worst. Okay.
Oh, what's yours?
I don't even know. You know what? For me,
Being righteous.
And taking accountability.
they're never gonna let this go. You know. You see that?
He takes
You
it.
see this terrorism I'm going through on this panel right here. Yeah.
It's playing the victim is your worst habit. I'm dark skinned. I'm a victim. I'm woke, and I'm coolie.
Tell them.
I'm so
Nah, she's mocking it.
You see what the funny thing is?
These gal ain't awakened their third eye yet. That's why they're bantering, man. You get me? But when they reach a higher level in that realm, these gal will know what time it is. These empresses will know that the kingdom is calling them. Innit, Ja?
Wait, what are you talking about?
This
This is Martian talking about kingdom.
I was gonna say, Joe,
it was part of your book.
Oh, is that right?
what's your bad habit?
I was reading from his biography.
Hey, the love is real.
Yo, I'm done.
You know what? For me, I can be very ignorant at times.
We saw that
When
today,
I'm ready
man.
with my point, that's me, man. I don't care. I think that's one of my worst habits still.
Did anyone else get scared?
Cancerian thing.
I got scared when you said it like that.
Born in July. That's how
What
we
are you
get.
thinking, Bob?
Bobby's thinking his worst habit.
Bobby's gonna say he's big hood. That's his worst habit. He's big hood.
You know what?
My BD.
No, that can be a bad habit.
Do you know what?
That can be a bad habit.
No.
That
Can we turn this mic off? Get out.
Man will
BT.
know if you give over 40-30% to certain girls.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, it will fuck up your life.
Nice
It'll fuck
face.
up your life.
30-40%.
Big man thing.
30-40%. The man will know. You go over certain
It's
percentages.
killing me, you know.
The gal them will start moving nuts. You know this already. Certain man know it's got the
What
BB.
man? You see the union that you're always
They're
referring to?
here,
Where are they?
they're here.
Where are
I'm
they?
gonna get in the comments.
Do
Come
you
back
guys
me
have
in it.
badges?
You done know the
Yeah.
thing already. Yeah, you done know the thing. Because certain man, you're born with
You're
it
the
anyway.
CEO of
That's
that
it.
club.
I
You're
am
that
the CEO.
organisation.
I
You
am
see
the
you, big
CEO.
fool. You're the
am the
actually the
CEO.
link
Yeah?
leader.
BDCEO.
Yeah, baby dick club. Baby dick club.
Big
If a
dick
man
club,
now
yeah.
give me more than
Bro,
40,
dick
you're
club,
not gonna see
anyway
me
you want
again.
call it.
Listen,
Sorry.
the
Do you know what? I'm gonna touch on this, yeah, because I've had people on Instagram say, "What are you all? Do you always shout?" Yeah, I do. That is how I speak. That's my habit. I'm very loud, and you know what? Not,
Same.
and I don't intentionally mean to be, but it's almost like I want to be heard. You need, and not only heard, I would like you to understand what I'm saying. So therefore, I feel like maybe if I say it louder, you can hear me. Do you know what I mean? And I think that is a bad habit.
Sometimes it's a cultural thing. Don't apologise.
But
Yeah,
I need to.
as
I
well,
think for
yeah.
me, I think for me, I need to listen more. I can definitely own up and be accountable for when I'm wrong or very. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm very much like to be right.
Ownership.
Yeah. So, but I do think a lot of people complain, "Oh, you're so loud." Then don't talk to me.
I hate when people say that when you're actually talking to them and they
Yeah.
go, "Can you know, I will be
That
like,
makes
I'm
you
not chatting
more-
no more, you know.
My
I'm
mum-
done, you know. I'm
my
not even
mum
going to
has been
continue.
doing
They
this
probably
my
think
whole
they're
life.
I get it all the time.
Like
bro.
I've got a volume button.
The neighbours.
bring it
You know what I'm
down.
saying,
Man
bro?
said the neighbours.
Neighbours, are you speaking loud? I'm like,
Do you know when the worst time to
I
do that
leave.
is
I
when
can't.
you're
I really like
arguing
that. I
with
can't.
someone? In an argument, and someone goes, "Oh, but why are you shouting?" I'm thinking, "Are you a dickhead? This is an argument. I'm not going to be talking to you. I don't like what you did, and it was really upsetting for how you hurt me, and the fact that you cheated on me and actually got 5 other people pregnant is really hurtful." Who's
know
going
when
to
they talk
talk
like
like
I don't think it's a
that?
bad habit that you're loud. I'm
No,
just saying.
be
it's not.
yourself.
Yeah, sometimes it
That's
definitely-
how they want
My
you.
mum's like that, though.
We're not
in my
having this.
culture,
It's not
we
a bad
talk loud,
habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not just us. Indians
It-
talk
I- you know-
loud.
you know
Say,
what?
but you know
Chinese
what?
talk
Yeah,
loud.
Do you know
yeah.
what?
Everybody talks loud.
It comes across, and what I've been told so many times, and I think it's because I'm not a petite person, and I have a big confident, I have a big personality.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but I
because
can relate,
I've been
'cause people
for
say that to
like
me
7
too.
years, like my main job is I'm a security officer. I probably said it before, but I've been doing that for a long time, and I think because of the security officer, because of my stature, because I'm so confident and loud, like everyone's so like, "Oh, why are you so aggressive?
You're very-
Yeah.
Like, why you think you're bad, or why do you do it, bro? If you don't know me, just because I can talk." You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean I'm aggressive.
I feel like she
can
was
No,
be,
but I feel
I feel
like
like she was
need
a
to
man.
be.
I feel
It
you've
wouldn't
always
be,
been
people
like that,
wouldn't
though.
act like that. If she was a man,
You've
people
always
wouldn't
been
act
like well outspoken and like
Forever.
yeah, talk.
If you was a
like,
man,
you ain't
people
gonna-
wouldn't
you know what I
act
mean?
like
No,
that.
they wouldn't.
But you know, on the flip side, when a man's more timid and quiet, people be like, "Oh, why are you acting like a gal? You need to be more."
Yeah,
And then when you're like us, because I get the same thing as you.
Yeah.
People say that I made a video the other day. I was like, "Why do I have to change myself for me to find a suitable person?" There are men that like gal that are like me. So why should I change? If he wants a timid little mouse, go and be with a mouse.
Yeah.
I don't try and change me.
Like, definitely, if
Do you
I was with
understand?
someone, they'd have
Yeah,
to
no.
be timid and
Yeah.
understand me.
Nice long. There's a way, and then someone was like, "Oh, but when you get with the right man, you'll calm down, you'll be more quiet, you'll be submissive." Just me, fam, fuck you.
Do you know what?
Why?
When you're in a relationship and you feel someone,
That's the wrong
you
way
do.
to say.
You
Yeah, but
do.
that it's wrong to assume, and people need to stop
they saying
normalizing
it like
that
it's a
you
wrong
should check.
thing.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
wrong.
it's not wrong.
Why?
I don't
If
believe
my
in-
man wants to tell me, "Yo, this is what you're gonna do today," and I'm like,
The
"Oh,
truth
babes,
is, everyone finds a balance.
Yeah.
So normally, a loud person like myself will be
find
with
someone
the
a bit
guy
more
that's
quiet.
like, "All right, babe, man, just
right.
chill
Yeah,
out, man.
yeah.
Why do you have to carry on like
Yeah.
that?" But that's how we're gonna work because
Yeah.
I can't have the
More
loud
time I
one.
don't like man
We'll
that's
both
loud.
be in jail.
I'm
You know
like,
what I mean?
Yeah, because
dead.
yeah, you got
More time I'm attracted to men that are
embarrassing.
more calm.
Yeah,
Opposites
so
attract.
it's
Yeah.
That's
opposite,
like
like,
I prefer a
yeah.
calmer woman. I don't
Yeah.
want a woman that's too much hype.
Because you don't want the
Because
challenge.
I am.
You don't want to get
Yeah,
challenged.
because
Yeah.
I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? So
And
I
then when
want
I'm
the
with the
opposite.
calm man, I'm like, when he's like, "Oh, you're mad, you know, but I like it." I'm like, "You know, you're tapped." I'm like, "Why do you like me?" I'm bare like, he's like, "I like that." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Right." yo,
Like,
what?
But the
when
fire
you're-
needs
to me,
water.
when you're
You know
vibrant
what I'm
and you're
saying?
loud and you're with a guy that's not like that,
It
you
attracts
represent the relationship.
Yeah,
Because when you
yeah.
step in the place, you're like, yeah, come on, follow me.
My dad
Come
was
on.
very quiet and reserved, and my mum is the loud opposite one, yeah. And I said to my dad, I was like, why? Like, why is that my mum, brother? You're right. He was like, I don't know. He was like, when I first met her, she was just, because basically I asked my parents how they met, yeah. And my mum and my dad both told me that basically my mum's car broke down, and then my dad offered to give her a lift. And I was like, Mama, you got in the car of a random stranger. Are you alright? She was like, he was good looking. I was like, what? So obviously she got in the car, he took her to the garage, waited for her car to get fixed, and then he even told me, she told me as well, he paid for the cost of the
Daddy,
Then,
nah.
do you know what happened? Which was
Daddy.
even more mad. A few days later, they both showed up at the same house party, yeah? And it was my mum's friend, basically it was my mum's friend's man's party, but the man was my dad's cousin. So they met at the same house party, and he was like,
I know,
and
you-
then that was
he's
it.
always exactly-
But
you know
my
what I mean?
mum is wild, and my dad's bare quiet.
But
He's
that's how
the
it's supposed to be.
observer.
But you see what it is, sometimes.
And he's like, he just let my mum
you
do
like your
her
mum?
thing. I'm,
Alright.
yeah, that's the thing.
But you see
You
what it
know
is?
my mum.
More time.
You know my mum.
I've raised you.
Yeah?
Lot's mums raised me.
Alright, cool. And you know my stepdad. I've lived with my stepdad from 8 months. From 8 months old. So I've been living with him all my life. And my stepdad is very calm, quiet. Don't really say too much. But my mum, amped,
This is
Yeah.
I'm saying it now.
fully amped.
Yeah, you
Nah.
quite man love. You quite man love.
And
it.
it's like-
women
they
that I
love
grew
it.
up with.
It's the opposites. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
the
because
opposites that-
it don't work.
But sometimes you need the water to cool your fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you need that person to say, yo.
And sometimes you need
Chill.
fire to heat
Yeah.
up water.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
But you know what you
And
find?
I'm saying,
Some more
it's
times
real.
you find over time, yeah. When you're at home, you're a bit different to how you are outside.
Yeah.
So essentially, you may, you know, like as you get with a partner, you're loud and whatnot. 5 years into it, you might wheel yourself
I'm
in,
not gonna lie, I'm
Listen,
the
listen,
and you
same.
slowly at
No,
home.
no, I've
In
always
my
said,
house, I'm quiet.
I don't know
talk
how
to no
my
one.
dad
Like,
deals with my mum because me as a
So you
youth,
get used to the
I would
person.
never pick up a woman like my mum.
Everywhere me there, I'm the
I
same.
would never pick up a woman like my mum.
That's
I'll
what
tell
I
you
said.
that now.
I said about my own mum, but I am her.
Even
I've
at
done it
work,
already.
I
I've done it
feel
already, and I
this
realised I can't deal with it. I need a woman that's a bit more cool.
It's mad. You
bit
got-
more
you-
humble,
you
a
got-
bit more.
You know what
You know what I'm
you
saying?
Yeah,
what
you
you're
gotta
gonna
count,
need.
yeah.
I think opposites defo attract.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Defo.
definitely.
And I think
And you need the
like-
balance.
And I think the balance is good, but telling someone to change themselves is wrong. I
Yeah.
think no one should change, but obviously naturally you adapt and you compromise, and certain things naturally will just fall into place.
Of course.
But I'm still feisty. Any man that pick me up feisty, I'm still
She's
feisty
still
behind
feisty.
closed doors. I'm not gonna lie.
She's gonna be basically when she's
Listen,
85,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, all if I can't walk, my mouth still works. I'm like, 'cause I don't understand where you're going with your little dick after you're how old and I will be cussing. My man will know, and he'll probably love me for it. That's the maddest thing. Some man love.
You know what?
It's not even a disrespect. It's just loving you for your
Yeah,
madness.
of
Do
course,
you know what I'm
of
saying?
course. So
Yeah.
love you for who you are. You
That's
know what I'm
it.
saying? Don't change.
Don't change.
That's my advice. Be who you are. Find someone that loves you for who you are.
The question was.
Find someone
about
that wants
this.
Here we go.
with
I'm
me.
changing.
Unless you're
guys.
dark skin.
Yeah. I
Is
ain't
it
for
my
dipping
go,
at the
yeah?
bag, you know.
It's Lee's go, and it's my go after.
We're gonna work it around this way.
Oh,
You-
All
you-
right,
you-
why you
you-
got hooked up my hand?
You know in secondary school, can I have one? And then the
Me.
person keeps your hand in the bag. It's like, bruv.
The packet of crisps, they
No,
grab
in
it.
secondary school, ask someone for a crisp. And they put their hand
Is
in they go,
it a red flag if the person you're dating can't drive?
Woo.
Nah.
Can't drive.
If you have your cab money, you can come anywhere with it.
No, that's for me as well. I mean, because there's two types of people that don't drive.
Yeah.
Because I got my bedroom that don't drive. He's 30, 37
He
now.
needs to go and think
And
about
let
his
me, no,
life.
no. He's 37. And let me tell you something. Anywhere something's going on, him there. He don't need to ask nobody for no lift.
Okay.
He will jump in his Uber,
Yeah.
jump
good,
on his
yeah.
train.
That's what I'm
Whether
saying.
he's
But
in
them man
London.
that
Hold
like,
on.
I beg you,
Them man they live in them man live in Manchester. Let me tell you there's something going on in London. He's jumping on his train. He's coming down. He's taking cab to where he's going. Bam, 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 and I'll buck him wherever. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He's got
Say
money because he
anywhere
don't
else.
drive.
But
That's
that's
why
how we
he's
stay.
rich because he ain't got a
But that's
car,
how we
mate.
stay.
And this is
It's because
why
he ain't got a car,
sometimes
mate.
No, but
it
certain man are talking about raw, brother. Can you come get me? And them type of man there is like raw. Every time.
Who's that,
and
Mr.
then,
ATM?
No,
Is
no,
he
and
like that?
no. I'm not saying. And then you got the man that after I pick you up, you need to drop. We need to drop you on.
Sorry, are you my man?
You know what I'm trying to say? But there's certain man I like that. So
We'll
for
lingo
me,
around in that.
so for me,
Complicated.
when it comes to gal, I would say if my partner can't drive, then if she's a person that takes her cab, deals with. Is she gonna come to my yard? She takes her cab to come to my yard. She ain't relying on me
What's your
to jump
issue?
in my car to come and get you to take you to my yard.
For
No,
real?
she's on that raw, babes. You at home, bam. She jump in the cab. She going to my. I don't mind them type of gal.
Let me not
But
lie.
there's some type of gal that need me to come pick her up
Dead,
and drop her home.
dead.
I'm not on that.
Let me not
I'm not
lie.
on that.
I think, yeah, and I'll be real, I say it in my chest. When I meet a guy, one of the questions I ask him is, are you able to drive? Not do you drive? And the reason why I ask, are you able and not do you, is because I don't care if he has a car. I have my own car, so I don't need your car. The reason why I ask is, are you able? Is if there's ever a time we go somewhere, I'm
Yeah.
either drunk, high, or I'm tired, you are able to get in the car and physically drive my car so we can get back to wherever it is that we're supposed to be going. So I'm not pressed on if you own your own car, because some of the richest people don't even own cars.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you understand?
I see it.
And
True.
your
true. No,
brethren,
you're
your
right.
brethren that don't drive, the reason why he's got P's for cab up and down is because he ain't
He
paying
don't drive.
He don't play that
road
game.
tax, no
He don't
finance,
play that
no
game.
nothing. Do you
Can I say
understand?
something?
But certain man don't play like
Hold on, can I say something quickly? Yeah? Let me say something. I drive. I've been driving for years. Got my own car, whatever. But you see what? Before I started driving, yeah, I had a mentality, yeah, where I'm not getting on public transport. So for me, I've spent pure money on Uber before I've passed my test and started driving and whatever. The same money, remember, I don't get on public, yeah, but I don't have my license yet. The same money that I would have put into the car is what I've been spending on Uber. So it doesn't, to be fair, it doesn't really matter if you've got the license on or the same money that
As
you're
long as
spending,
you're able
because
to.
I
For
was
me?
Yeah,
spending
that's why
a month.
As long as you're not relying on me
Hold on.
for linkage, if you're not
Cool.
relying
She
on
just
me,
wants to
I'm
know
good.
responsibility.
I used to spend like £300 on Uber going to work. Do you know that I never work on my doorstep? Do you get me? So I'm there travelling to Liverpool Street or Croydon or Barking and Dagenham, £300 minimum a month. You know, my insurance, my tax, my MOT, the
Doesn't
car
even come to
wash,
that.
the petrol. I've not spent £300 a month.
Why did you want to get on public transport?
Because
Yeah,
at the time, I was adamant that I want to pass my test. So it's like I bought my
You don't want
car.
to get complacent on
Yeah,
public
I
transport.
don't want to be doing this. So what I did for myself is, Raj, you really want to keep spending your money on the Uber, or are you just gonna buy your test? So that's what I was doing. I'd get my Uber, go wherever I want to go. I already had my car, but because I didn't have my license, it's like I didn't want to drive the car. Do you know what I mean? So I was saying, all right, cool. It's an incentive. You know you're too lazy. You've been working. You don't really want a public transport. And this was before the pandemic. And I was spending money on Uber. Because
you know
I don't
what's
know
a
who I
red
thought I
flag?
was.
So what do you think? Do you think it's attractive that a man cannot drive? Because remember, it's
Yeah.
not can't drive. It's
Yeah.
don't drive.
It doesn't
It's
say
can't
red
drive.
flag.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
a
red
can't
flag.
Do you know
say-
what is a
it
red
doesn't
flag?
say
Do you know what's a red
attractive.
flag? People that don't drive or can't drive and feel like they're obligated for you to drop and pick them up, and
That's
they're
it.
not forthcoming with petrol money or nothing. They just
That's
feel
it.
like the car runs off of thin air.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
And kindness.
And people say, "Oh yeah, but you're my brethren, so you
And
must."
kindness.
No, because
That's
when
why I
I'm
said there's
paying-
two type
when
of
I'm paying for everything,
there's
What
two
about
type
the
of can't
driver
drivers. There's two
that
type of
nah
can't
drive
drive.
nowhere?
No, but there's two type of
You
can't
could have a
drive.
man
That's
that's
the
got a
worst.
car,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
That's
but
the
he's
worst.
not on nothing.
Yeah,
He's not
that's
on
the
nothing.
worst.
So
That's even
really,
worse.
When it comes
it's
to-
not. That's why it's not a red flag for me,
Yeah.
because I've been with guys that are driving and just want to go
Oh,
drive
babe,
to
you might
bed.
as well get-
you're a
cab.
lazy
You might as well
driver.
get cab.
Yeah, you know,
Might
not
as well
even
get
that.
cab to me,
They
because
just
my
want to
Hey, we
drive
got
to
hey,
bed.
we got
We're
petrol
not
for
going
that.
nowhere. We're not going nowhere. So what does it matter if you're driving or not?
that
Back
gives me
side
the
we are
shivers.
going. Where we are going?
I don't
Preposterous.
know.
Nowhere.
Preposterous. You
Where
might
we
as well
going?
give me the car, sweetie.
Uber Eats,
'Cause what's
it
going
comes
on?
to your yard.
Because for me, I've linked gal like that. I've linked the two type of gal. The two type of gal that can't drive and won't drive and expect you to pick them up and drop them home. And then you got type of gal that
Standard.
can't drive or can drive and doesn't drive at the time.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's a gal that will take cab, take her train. Where are you? Come and go back to business. Saying her driving doesn't bother you
Yeah.
because she's on her shit.
Yeah, yeah.
She's willing to get up and jump on train and take cab home when she's ready. If she's gonna mix it up.
Yeah, but
So
for me, if I'm
there's
a girl and I'm seeing a
there's
guy,
two different type of. You know what I'm saying for
You
me
see,
as a man.
if you're
if I'm
dating-
seeing a
I
guy and he
drive, so
can't
it don't- I
drive,
don't
I
care.
think that's weird.
I'm at a point, I don't
And I
care.
think if he can't drive, I think it's
I
weird.
think it's
When
worse
you're-
for a
when
boy.
you're when you're a certain
Yeah.
age and you're a man and you don't and won't drive, that's weird.
What
Then
if they wanna
especially
ban?
when you feel like
No, but it's
and,
different.
no, but you know, like them man that can't drive and then they expect you to drive because they know you drive. Oh, babe, you might as well pick man up. You might as well drop man here. Oh, babe, you
Yeah.
drop man to my
Yeah,
brethren. I
that's-
beg you.
I feel
Even
weird.
if they're telling me
feel
they're
weird
gonna put
even doing
money
that.
in my tank, I still don't like it. I'm like, bro,
you're
like
right.
I beg you drive. I'm old school. Usually a man will drive, my mum will be in the passenger side or whatever. Like, that's bare weird. What do you mean you can't drive, bro? What are you doing? Like, driving is a man thing. Do you understand? Cars are a man thing. So what do you mean you don't drive? Are you alright? Bruv, I learned to drive in Peckham in a Clio.
No, you're
like,
right.
all burnt out clutch
You're
and that, and I was like 15. What are you talking about? You can't drive.
I live in London.
Like I said, if you can't drive, you better have your bread and be the original man. That's the original Uber man. That's the original man. That's not.
And then
on
if
no
you
cap.
drive, make sure you got places.
Yeah, make sure you got bread. Cause I
you have money for
me,
chauffeur, 'cause I
like
don't
I said,
wanna
I've
drive.
linked gal that
crazy.
can't drive, and I've linked gal that ain't driving at the moment. She got a license, but she's not driving at that particular moment. And I tend to find that most of the gal them that's got their license and not driving at the moment, like she ain't got a car at the moment. She's more quicker to go and do what she's gonna go and do because she's not on no joke thing. You know what I'm saying? But the gal them that's not used to driving,
it depends,
and used to taking public transport was always expecting because you got a car. It's easier in your eyes for me to come and get you, which was the opposite way to my yard, to come and get you and then take you to my yard and then take you back and then drive. No, you know, it is. When you don't drive, you don't understand the concept. Of
driving and then you're going.
You know what I'm saying? All the back and forth,
having
and
to
all
stay
the rest
awake
of it.
and
You know
go
what I'm saying?
back.
You don't wait.
It's long.
You know me, I like to just throw something in there. Okay. Sometimes, as a driver myself, sometimes I like that you don't drive. Do you know why? So you're not there moving. Hold on. Not only that, it's like, you know, like I come and pick you up, innit? Hi, babe. And then you get in, like, I wanna be.
I feel
do you know
like
what I
I'm
mean?
a sugar mummy when that.
I don't see those.
I like being on the passenger side,
No.
so I can be like, yes, that's boo. Get me driving.
I like driving.
Yeah.
I don't like people that drive that can't be bothered, man. You've got a car. Do you know how much money you're spending on your car? But you don't want to drive it.
There's something about a man driving you that just feels good.
I don't
Do you know what I'm saying?
drive.
Whether I'm in the
I
passenger
don't like man
I can all
driving.
be in the
My
boot,
name's
mate.
not
As long as
Daisy.
he's driving.
Yeah,
I
my
like
name's
that.
not
Because you got gal that drive, and then as soon as they know you drive, they just
I'm like,
want to jump in the
But
passenger
That's
seat.
why it's in my ex. I'm like, babe, I'll swap. I'll pull up to his house and I'm already in the passenger seat. Bitch, get in the front. You're driving. I don't have time for that.
There is times though where for a man, a woman's coming, especially when she got a banging whip, she's coming to pick you up.
You feel sweet.
You feel a bit kind of like,
It's
right.
like-
You know what I'm saying? You're like, right. You're like, right, like,
You know
my
you
girl's
clash
coming in. You know, remember the Peugeot 06cc?
I know what
You know?
You know what I mean? What?
Yeah, she'll come in
6cc, you know.
26cc, she'll
Must
come in
not
the
jump-
convertible. And man's like, right, she put up on the estate.
Yeah, bro, I'm coming in Nissan Micro now. You're right, bro. Get in that.
You park around the corner.
Listen.
Yeah.
You park around the
I
corner.
always feel sweet
I'm like,
once a
Ross,
gal
my
come pick me
Bro,
up.
I come on push bike. Get on that, bro. About. You're excited.
I'm like, it's my mum. I'm gonna go around the corner. You know
Yeah.
what's there, fam?
About.
Nah, trust.
Listen, I don't even drive on no big Benz and boom Beamers. Yeah,
So
but I'll
hold
still
on.
Pull up on
So
you.
would you say is a turn off or a red flag for you?
Nah,
Yes or no?
it's not a red flag. Not
not.
everybody can.
You?
Not everybody
No?
can drive.
You?
It's a
No,
skill.
no.
Yeah, it's not. As long as man
Listen,
have
yeah.
their money.
And
It's
she would
morning
say,
now, you know.
Auntie.
me have for my own.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't business. You get
That's
that?
There
it.
you go. Say that.
Na na na
So
na
who
na
drew that
na.
question out? Who was it?
Lee, innit?
That was me that picked
Okay.
it. So someone
Yeah.
else.
Lihan. You get me?
You see, do your voodoo so I can get a green.
Red. It's
Yeah.
a red.
If you get a red,
It's a
Put a
red.
Nollywood sound effect in there. Ding!
if you get a red, I'm running out of here.
Red.
It's green. I told you.
You see that?
My
I'm running
power.
out.
I thought it
power.
was green as well.
It's only
for
because
some
you were
reason.
closer. If he was there, it would
I
have
didn't
been-
know. Hey! I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
That was for effect. It's alright.
Oh God.
What did it say?
I don't
He
know.
just he went like this.
How long after you break up with someone is it acceptable to move on?
Straight
Can I
away.
say that? Can I just say something?
Go on.
Alright,
Then.
go
I'm
Chill.
gonna start. You don't have no time limit because at the end of the day,
Bobby, I gotta do what I want.
whether you meet someone a month or 10 months after, it is what it is. Like everybody gets over their time frame. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own clock. Some people can break up tomorrow and go in the next relationship. Some people got to break up for 2 years.
Some people have moved
mash
on and
up.
they're not even out of the relationship.
Right, there you go.
Some people
So-
say you have to get under
Please
someone,
believe
you
know
get
what?
over
Right,
someone.
well there you go. Some people say that too. So at the end of the day, there's no clock.
You know what, for me?
It's tailored to everybody individual.
My friend, don't trouble what doesn't trouble you.
You see, for me, it depends on the breakup. Yeah?
If your heart
Nah,
is
for me-
broken,
Does it
Because-
depend on the breakup or the kind of relationship
How?
you had?
Once you've
Because
broken
it
up.
says how long after you break up with someone is it acceptable to move on? So there'll either be one person, not all
I
the
break
time.
up with you tomorrow. It's a set to move for me to go with someone tomorrow.
But the other girl may
Next
not
day
have it.
after, I am single.
No,
She
it's
may not have it.
not cheating.
Yeah,
I'm
No,
single.
it's not cheating.
Yeah.
It's
So I
like
break up with you today,
you know
and I
when
go with
That
someone
means you
tomorrow.
didn't care about her.
I am
But you
no,
see
it
what it
doesn't
is?
mean
When
that.
you get them-
It means that
People
I
show how
am
they care
quick
differently. But
to get over you.
It
See
means
what it is?
you're
When you get them,
horny.
when you get them kind of
That's
girls,
what that
yeah,
means. That means you're
Hold on.
that are
horny.
not letting you move on. They're like, nah, they're not.
yeah, that's toxic.
You know the ones that it gets a bit kind of peaked. So I feel like you got to kind of clarify moving on properly before you actually move on.
And take accountability.
you're not moving
Yeah,
on.
no, do you know what? Can I just touch on that quickly? What Jar said? Because what I used to find is a lot of guys didn't actually break up with people clean cut. It was man just stopped talking to her. So when I'm saying to my baby father, why is this gathering in your phone? Oh yeah, like obviously what? Did you tell her you're not dealing with her
Right.
no more? Well, no, not really. Man just ignored her. You've not told her. That's why she's still ringing your phone, bro. Why are you scared to tell someone it's not adapting no more? See me,
How many girls
bruv,
have
if I
done
break up with you at 15:04 and at 15:05, you see me sitting with the next brother, you have no rights to question me. Do you know why? Because let me give it to you this real.
clarify.
You see, your birthday is your birthday not the day you were born. Your birthday's not the day before, the day after, right? All right. So don't tell me what I'm doing with X, Y, and Z. So long as I am not in a relationship, bruv. If I sign divorce papers, now, and those shits gets filed,
Tomorrow,
brother.
your thing
As
is
soon as it's
official.
filed, I
Yeah,
can do what I
that's
want.
right.
You can't tell me
That's
nothing.
right.
And that doesn't necessarily mean I don't love you or I didn't have respect for you, because guess what? There's a lot of people that cheat and still love their partner.
And the problem
Do you
is,
understand?
when
Just
people
means
break up,
it's over.
the
Right.
remember when people break up, it's not break up today. We've been breaking up from
This
a
is
year
my
ago.
thing.
Yeah, louder.
We've
bro.
been breaking up all year. It's only just now. It's clarified. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say?
You get, you know,
No.
I think everyone's answering the question from the perspective of if it's them. Imagine if it was the other way around.
It's facts. I say the same shit. No
So if it
cap.
was the other way
If,
around,
What do you
if
mean?
I had a man
What do you
and
mean
he
the other way
broke
around?
up, if I had a man and he
Can I
broke up
say
with
it?
me,
Can I say
do
something?
I feel like it's acceptable for him to go and
Yeah,
fuck someone the next day and
conversation.
move on?
if it
Yes.
was her heart that
We're
was
not in a
broken,
relationship.
Can I say it from
then
a
It's a bit
moved
silly
on
to be like, oh, it's a
30
week later.
seconds
Why are you
later.
Can I
kicking
say
it
that? That's what
still?
I'm going to touch
How
on.
would she feel?
That's what I'm going to touch on. Yeah. The
I'm
fact,
a realist, bruv.
right now, if the female, like, okay, and he moved on quick, yeah. As a female, I was gonna say, yeah, that in the back of her mind, yeah, she's thinking, right, you've been talking to her the whole time. You've been talking to the girl the whole time, and especially on a man's perspective, even if you flip it back, like, right, so what? You've moved on that quickly. That means that person was there the whole time. That's what's gonna be going on in your mind. So a part of you is gonna be thinking, right, like, okay. All right, we've broken up and we can see who we want to see. But hold on, when we was together, like you just said, you've been breaking up for a year. That means that same person that you've now, at 15:05, you're now with, because
been
for the
going
Yeah,
on.
last
but
Yeah,
everyone's gonna
relationship.
feel. Let's not be stupid. We're all human. Everyone's obviously gonna feel away, but that doesn't mean they don't have a right to. We're mixing it up. Have your emotion and how you feel about it versus is it acceptable?
okay?
A lot
Yeah.
of things, yeah.
Yeah, but
let me
emotion,
hold on.
is
Let me
it
land before I
acceptable for
forget. Fam, slavery was horrible, but at one point in life it was legal. Doesn't mean it that we felt okay with it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So there's a lot of things that are acceptable and legal, but you're still gonna feel a way about it. Freedom of speech, yeah, you can say what you want, but
acceptable
it
to
still
who?
hurts
No,
people's
but you see-
feelings.
Right, but
acceptable
So
to
my
who?
point
It has
is,
to be on your
yeah,
own.
but guess what? In my mind,
Your
when
own
that has
standard.
happened to me, I felt a way about it. But do you know what? I was like, he can do what he wants.
You didn't say shit. to
Yeah,
make
because
yourself
he
look
can.
dumb. Yeah,
And the fact that just like a gal, you
Yeah,
could be
of
linking a
course,
man,
of course.
and you know because he's not your official boyfriend, he's
You
doing
can't
certain
say
things.
shit.
You don't like it, but you know your place. You can't say nothing because he's
I
not
still
my
can't
man.
say
Like the
shit.
question says
You know what I'm saying?
acceptable.
You see it is.
Acceptable to
Nah,
whose standard?
yeah,
is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
You see
You
what
understand
it
what I'm
is? If
saying?
you've been with a man, and like now saying this has been patterning up from beforehand, why you lot were together, and then all of a sudden he breaks up with her and you go straight away with this new thing, you're gonna start thinking, right, hold
Yeah,
on.
but on what, to
all
what
this time-
degree?
You're
Because
gonna be
for a man
thinking-
to just go and fuck a next girl doesn't mean he's been trying to chat
I'm
to her
gonna
for the
say-
last
I'm gonna
year.
say, do you know what-
It
no
could have been
difference between
someone
man
he
and
met
woman.
5 minutes ago.
Right, the
A
difference between man
woman
and
is
woman.
gonna be a more long-term
Right.
thing. Someone
So
she
a
would have
woman,
been free
right?
and
So when a
everything.
woman, that's what I say to you. So in a man's situation, a woman might be patterning up with something else. They're doing this monkey bar thing, patterning up with something on the side and then going back to what she's got, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, cool. You're breaking up. And it's like, alright, cool. Then boom, she's in family photo. She's in this. She's in. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
The reality
The
is,
problem
but
is,
reality is-
the problem
I
is,
would
all of
never
them, you
know
know, they're
that.
entitled.
I
is a
would
bit peak.
never ever know that, and that is why it's just I don't care.
Yeah.
I will never.
you.
If I break up with a guy, right, I will never ever know what he's doing with the next chick because I'm actually serious about the breakup. So if it's one of them foolishness where you're just breaking up and you know it's only temporary, you're having a little break, then you got to kind of think, oh, if I chat to someone else, is it too soon? Because really, when you're done with a person, you
don't
shouldn't
business,
care. You
yeah.
shouldn't business. He could have all with his ex. Who cares?
yeah.
I wouldn't
We'll
know
never know.
because I'm not a stalker like that. I'm not looking on man's stuff. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been
Yeah.
like. No, he told me he didn't like her. He told me he didn't like her. I'm not on that.
So
Yeah.
acceptable
I would never ever know that.
Yeah.
to the standard of however you feel about it.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah.
And your standards might change depending
You
on
move
who
on
you're
when
with.
you like.
Yeah.
When you get the
Listen,
opportunity.
if I
Oh,
do
yeah.
want 2
There's
seconds,
a man
don't tell me
droughtage.
nothing.
Is it me?
Nah, innit?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done one.
Okay.
If you see my new thing on the way out, don't say nothing.
There's a man droughtage. You move on when you can.
You know,
Man
like that.
drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah?
man,
You move on when you
There's-
can.
there's-
There's a
it?
man
There's
giant.
a man drought.
Droughtage, man.
Yeah, there's a man
Man
drought,
for
yeah?
sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Man
look
for
how much
sure.
money.
Hey.
Like man, no idea.
Yeah.
It's a man drought, you know.
There's a man
Well,
drought.
there's more of
Women
us
move on when you can.
So of
Don't
course
wait,
there's a man
babes.
drought.
So what? We're allowed to have 2 women, yeah?
No, I said the ratio is
You know
3
what,
women
yeah?
to
Never
1
said all
man.
of that.
You know what,
You
yeah?
see that?
We never
Hold on,
said
hold on.
all
There's
of
a
that.
drought.
What's with these essays?
All right,
guys?
cool. All right. Do you know what? I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna speak it, yeah?
Period 6. Let's go.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Yeah? Because I feel like I don't know if this question's been sent in or me specifically, or if it's been sent in. Listen to this.
One more clock.
After my mum passed away, I noticed that all her friends that I considered aunts and uncle disappeared too. Should I feel... Oh, actually, it's I read it differently. Should I feel some type of way that they never checked in on me, or should I move on? Right.
Deep question.
It's very deep. Now, without obviously saying out my business or whatever, I had a friend, a very close friend, and their mum passed. Yeah? When this has happened now, they've changed. And I can understand that. You're grieving. Sometimes, you don't even know what to say to somebody. That's your mum. Do you get me? And I felt like I reached out and I was ignored. So what I've done for the past 4-6 months is I've not bothered to holler at you neither. And it's not because I don't think about you, I don't care about you. Is that when I was trying to be supportive and checking on you, because you're grieving, you're not receiving it. So you know what? I can't do anything. I have to step back from you.
But
You know
at least
what
you
I'm trying to say?
tried.
That's what I'm saying, and they may not see it. They may see it as like, "Raw, you're meant to be my friend. You're meant to
they'll be
just
chatting
pop
behind
up."
you saying that.
But you know what? I've got certain friends that if I don't answer my phone or if they don't hear from me or whatever, there's certain gal that will show up at my door. Do you get me? And
I'm
no
that
one don't
friend.
show up at my. Thank you.
I'm that friend.
But this friend specifically, if you had a big issue, like come and see me.
Right.
But it's
Because
not
you're meant to
always
be
that easy.
And exactly.
Let me not lie.
But for
Yeah,
me,
it's not always
you're
that
meant to be my
easy.
best friend. For me, I will come to you. I don't have an issue. I could have popped up on her doorstep how long ago? But at the end of the day, I don't want to come and then you receive me badly. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, going back to the question is, the aunts and uncles that you considered aunts and uncles don't check for you. Maybe they feel some type of way. You know, sometimes when people pass, you kind of step on eggshells. Do you know what I mean? But if
And it was their sibling that died.
right, and it does say aunts, and they're friends of your mum. Maybe
Oh,
they're
okay.
not
Okay,
they're
not
your
relatives.
Yeah, they're not your
Oh, yeah,
relatives.
yeah.
They're your friends of your mum. So therefore, they're your mum's friends. They're not your friends, and your mum's not there now. So maybe
And
you're
their
old enough,
relationship
and
will be
maybe I
different.
don't know how old the person is, but maybe they feel that
Yeah.
they're getting on with their life.
I think
I
it
don't know. I
depends
feel
on the
like
relationship.
I feel
Because
like
they're
if
not
that's-
your friend, they're your mum's
They're
friend.
your mum's
And that
friend.
will hurt.
No, but you see what it is.
Yeah.
If you got to look at your best friend, yeah, your real best friend. If that was, may God forbid, if that was you, and that was your daughters, you would kind of feel away. Like if that's your proper
You would
bedroom.
feel away.
It just
Yeah.
depends on the relationship.
I'm the child still. Although man's a bit older and whatever, man's still the child.
Yeah,
You
but it's
gotta
my
kinda-
friend that's died. And yeah, it's your parent, but my relationship with your mum, all right, God forbid, Liana's my friend, yeah. If she passed away and she had children, obviously, naturally, when she's alive, her children come with her. They're part of the package.
Right.
But before I knew her kids, I knew her. So now my friend's gone. I'm hurting because that's
Yeah.
my friendship. I'm mourning. I know it sounds selfish.
So people don't
Like I
realize
can't.
you're
I'm not gonna
grieving
say I
too.
don't care about my friend's kids because if I
Yeah.
love my friend, I love her kids dearly, and I know she
But
loves
grief
mine.
is selfish.
But the relationship I had with her mum, she will never understand that. So once I'm done grieving that, now, all right, let me check for my brethren's kids because that's my brethren as well. My brethren's still alive. Her blood is
And
running
also
through them.
depending on how old she is.
Yeah.
Because if your kids are like 8 on something, maybe Christmas,
That's what I'm
Easter,
thinking of,
birthday,
yeah.
you're gonna bring goodies.
Well,
Do you know
I've
what I mean?
actually lost my mother. So I'm
Sorry.
speaking from my own perspective. And my mum is someone who like barn and growing Brixton. So all the people that consider themselves to be her friend is enough people. Yeah. And my mum was a raver. Like 3 times a week she's in Brockwell, Sebastian's, Porky.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was at
All
the
that,
funeral. The
right.
funeral's ram out.
I'm just
like,
saying,
some
like,
carnival, bro.
so for me, it was like, it looks like when your parent dies and none of her brethren are hollering at you. I'm talking, these are brethren she's seeing 4 times a week, mind you, yeah? When they're not hollering at you, it looks like, oh, what? Because there's no party. What? Because there's no chicken.
Yeah.
What? Because her brothers ain't going. That's why we don't hear from you. So my thing kind of went straight to godparents. Like, all right, forget just your brethren, yeah? What about the women that signed a disclosure
Yeah.
to say, in the event of you not being here, we're gonna hold your girls down, basically. And my little sister was 12, and then 9 years, and then 9 years all between us. So it's like, there is different levels. And for me, like, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It's my mum. So at the end of the day, you're supposed to, if you say you're gonna, do what you're gonna do. Them other friends, I don't really business about. I'm more talking about them godparents.
But the
That's why
ones
they
that
say
are
you
bona
should
fide
choose
for your
those
mum,
well.
they're there for you. They check for you. Or was it? Or did it take a moment?
You know what surprises you is the people that are actually in your life. They probably weren't even like that with your mum. Like the ones that are like that with your mum. Your mum would have chose as your godparent. So that's like your mum's bestie. Yeah. So if she's not there, it's gonna be someone
That's
else.
why by
innit?
default I didn't make
Your
any of
uncle
my
was my
best friends
godfather. I haven't seen him since I was
godmothers.
6.
By default, I never made none of my best friends godmothers to my kids because that's wrong. It's the friends that I didn't expect that I'm not
Yeah.
best friends with that are
That's what
actually
happens.
godparents
I
to
didn't
my
christen.
kids.
I didn't christen my child. I did not. I was christened, but and like I just said to Robert, his uncle is actually my godfather, and I haven't seen him since I was 6.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah. So no disrespect to unks, but I haven't seen him since I was 6. So in that sense, it's a bit, you can't really rely on all of them people there. And I was gonna say something, I was like, I can't remember what it was. I just slipped my head. What did you just say?
About I didn't choose my best friends by default.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. So I didn't christen my son. And those that, when I was going to think about christening him, I had certain people lined up. None of them are in my life now.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So, again, this is why I'm
It's
glad
the
I didn't
time.
do
It's
that. Like
when,
you said,
when
who's
they
there
are
for your children?
godparents, that's at that time, like you said, it's a circumstance. When your mum or your dad's picking your godparents, at that time, they're bona fide G's. 5 years down the line, that might not be the case.
And do you know what my son said to me yesterday? Just yesterday, my son said to me, Mum, do you know what? I've got a friend named Lisa and a friend named Martel. Big you lot up. Hold tight, Martel. Hold tight, Lisa. He's like, you know what, Mum? I see them as second mums to me. And I was like, wow. Do you know what I mean? Those are the people that are in his life, that he's grown up to see that they ain't done me wrong. They ain't done him wrong. They go out of their way to check for him. Do you know what I mean? So I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Next question.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Last one, people.
I'm gonna dip into the bag.
In that ass.
Dip in that ass, yeah. Not in that
So
ass.
that's all you're dipping into. Yeah?
In that
That
ass.
hole is kind of deep.
Ah, that is annoying.
That's what I'm saying. See these combination people, they're freaky.
That is annoying.
They're freaky.
We're the freaky ones, but you're the one that's always talking about.
Tricky.
Oh gosh.
Hey, nothing but essay been going on. People been going for
At
some
school
real
time
hard
now,
shit.
at school time.
Yeah, but
School
don't
time.
worry.
Schooling
You
people.
see with your scenarios, we
Scholar
got you. Don't worry.
business. Come on.
That's it.
My friend got caught cheating with a guy at work. She wants to work things out with her partner,
Why?
but he's unsure. Should he move out while trying to figure out what he wants to do next? It's her house. For the people that want to say, why should he move out? She cheated. Now, can I touch on this first?
Of course, it's
Yeah,
yours.
go.
Okay!
Watch, here we go.
Alright,
Here
my
we
friend
go.
got caught cheating with a guy from work and she wants to work things out.
Then
First and
move your
foremost,
ass out.
and not for work out.
Check for yourself.
Yeah, take with your blood clot.
Take
Take with yourself. I'm only staying in your yard right now because I ain't got nowhere else to go. Yeah? I'm gonna sit down here until things get a little better, until I can move out. But try no, we're done at it. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, I'm here for the meanwhile. 2-3 months,
I
whatever
cheated,
the
I'm already
case is.
telling you to
But
leave,
here
so
what I'm
hold
saying
on,
is,
Hold on,
though,
are you contributing?
hold on, are you listening to it? I ain't contributing to shit. She fucking cheated on me, and she put him
So
up
yeah,
for free.
free.
She put him up for free for the next 3-4 months. Yeah, let me tell you that from now. What you talking about? She done skin out her pussy
Hello,
for
sir.
someone at work.
Sir, the mic.
Sir.
I don't even know how you know all of that. How does it say
It
you
says
found
it.
out?
My friend
but you
got
hell?
caught cheating with a
How?
guy
How?
at work.
Mind the mic.
So hold on. She skin out her pussy for the man them at work. The man that's supposed to go and do 9 to 5, we've gone to have a
doing a 9 to 5.
normal talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk about football,
Now you're paying
whatever,
all the
loving
bills,
it, but
sis.
whatever
It's
the
a
case
work
is.
husband.
It won't
Listen,
worth it.
a work husband. She went skin out her pussy for certain man,
won't
and then she's
worth
talking
it.
about raw. My man sitting in the yard talking about why he's figuring it out. He's not
got
figuring
cut.
out shit.
You got
What
cut,
he's trying
bro.
to say is that he's trying to find new pussy, but right there he ain't got nowhere else to go. So he's gonna put up with your fuckery until you find greener grass. That's all it is, babes.
Now
Yeah?
you're paying all the bills.
Whether
sis.
it's your yard or
It's mad.
not, it don't matter.
mad.
Like, you
True.
fucked up.
It's true.
Alright.
He don't
You
want
fucked
you.
up.
He don't want you.
So, on my part, yeah, I say this,
Live
yeah.
rent free.
My friend got caught cheating with a guy at work. She wants to work things out. First and foremost, yeah.
Not for
Did
work,
it
though.
take you, as Bobby said, skinning out your pussy to the man at work, yeah, for you to know that you want to work things out with your partner? Because for a woman, and we all know this, usually when a woman gives her man
It's
bun, it's a
emotional
deeper
pussy.
thing. So what is it that you really want to work out? Because for me, if I've now cheated, it's over. It's over in my head. So the fact of the whole thing of should he move out? Yes, he should move out.
No.
Wait. Do you know why I'm saying
Where's he
that?
going?
Because if she's not taking you seriously, yeah, she's already cheated on
she
you.
mocking
You look
you.
like damn
You're an
idiot.
idiot.
Yeah.
So you might as well leave. Say,
Yeah.
where's your self-respect?
Yeah.
I would say I'm not saying if I was the girl, it's not a thing of me saying, oh, get out my yard because I cheated, I gave you bun. It's a more of, do you know what? I'm embarrassed. I fucked up here.
Yeah.
Clearly, if I want to work things out,
I'm
that means
not.
I still want you and I'm gonna feel like an idiot. So really and truly, I'm gonna want to try and get you to think about what I'm doing here. So I would be like, do you know what? Maybe you should leave, have your space, like think about it. I'm so sorry. I'll still try and call. I'll still try and show you I'm sorry. If you don't have it, cool. And I don't expect no man to have it. If I cheated on you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not expecting you to have it. Yeah.
I am.
But
because
hear
we
what I'm
have to.
saying.
Who?
But hear what I'm saying. Yeah.
What's coming out of your
Wait,
pussy?
wait,
We
But
can give
for-
bun
but for
too.
truth, yeah, she ain't even chatting shit. Do you know why? Because it depends on the level of the relationship and how long you've been with each other. Because certain people, yeah, remember, certain man, you will cheat on them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm saying it with my whole chest. I know man right now.
What did I
If
send you
I was in a
yesterday?
relationship and I gave man bun, they're not going nowhere.
Speak about what
Him
I
now
sent
left, him now left, him now left. He's not going nowhere. Nowhere.
See, you man make me sick, you know.
Nowhere.
You man make me sick.
Can I hold the paper?
Yes,
You make me
girl.
sick.
Talk
One.
to girl.
I think that's what we should do. You
This
know,
would
hold the
not
paper.
be my friend. No, I don't have a comment. That girl wouldn't be my friend.
You know like that.
What do you mean she didn't mean it?
You mean it? If
you
you're cheating,
mean
cheat with your
mean it?
whole chest.
Listen, yeah.
No, she didn't mean it. No.
I'm just
capping.
the
She don't
type
be
of
capping.
women that I like to be around already know what's going on, so they've already got a backup plan.
Multifunctional
If
gal.
they got caught, do you know what I mean?
Monkey
They got a
balancing.
backup plan, and it wouldn't be all of this drama.
Let's just not
It's
lie.
Sir Ras. If it's Sir Ras, she don't go
No,
nowhere.
I know it did.
Alio.
If it's Sir Ras, why is she leaving? Sorry, I'm sorry, and I'm sure the
No,
new
he-
guy.
no,
is
he-
No, but
It says it's her ass.
yeah,
but
what I'm trying to say to you, she fucked up.
Move out?
Well, of course, it's her house, guys.
But he ain't got nowhere to go.
No, but you
So
see what it
his
is?
mother might
That's
not be
not his
about.
business.
You see what it is?
That is
Wait,
not
wait.
her and
You
her
see what it
new
is?
man's business.
That's
Let me
his
see how peak it
business.
is, yeah? Let me see how peak it is, yeah? I'm not waiting to come home one day.
And see the new
And the
man.
brother's inside the
Yeah,
yard.
Oh yeah, that's dead.
No,
That's
yeah.
where's your self-respect? Leave.
There's
Yeah.
no self-respect.
That's when
Nah,
you
that
don't
girl
go
wouldn't
from
be
me.
my
That's
mate.
when there's chaos, bro.
I'm the type
Yeah?
of you. And no, see me. I'm the type of you that's on fuckery, you know.
Feel
So
no
you're gonna
friend.
stay there.
I'm staying in the fucking yard. Keep it
feel
up.
no
Fuck
friend.
up the whole dynamics of the yard.
feel
The whole
no
yard
friend
fuck up.
I feel
She
no
can have it
friend
to. Brother, you
my friend.
she have a tiptoe around the whole yard. No, say hold on. You see when I come in there, she's on ropes. You get me? On ropes every day when I step in the yard.
But what if he's not an
Can you
idiot and he
imagine?
kicks
She
you
not
out?
even business,
Ooh.
my guy.
If the youth comes and kicks
I'm
you
talking
out.
about the girl. I'm saying.
Yeah, but
if
you're
my
saying
girl
you're not
cheated,
leaving.
I'm
If
gonna
her
have
new
on
man-
ropes.
If her new man got moved
That
into
one,
the yard,
is
do
that
you
what
stay
How can
there?
her new man get moved in while I'm
It's
in
her
there?
yard.
And she want her to dead and the man to dead as well. And she want all of us to dead.
What if that's
You
you?
see that one with you? That wicked
Marsha.
girl, Marsha. He's a wicked
I'm the type of
girl.
you that will kill the
I've
girl.
done me sick, you sick.
Yeah? Kill the man and start call the feds and say, listen, I body
I'm
both
not
of
even
them.
doing all of that.
Manslaughter.
It's alright, you'll get
The man-
permanent
you know
housing.
what?
In prison. You know what?
Manslaughter.
If I cheated on a guy, if this was me, right, and it's my yard, the guy knows all with the information he's got. Nobody said nothing to me, you know, when you're coming up in my yard.
What?
Can you imagine?
tell you something.
Right?
You're
Can
still
you
in my
imagine?
yard.
Yeah, like what
Why
would
are you
you
still
expect to
here?
have from this conversation?
You're bright. I'll be still in the yard. Yeah,
You're
I'll be
bright.
still-
Exactly.
Yes, I am. You think you cheat on me?
You're bright.
You think that your life's gonna be simple?
Why?
Are you mad?
Why are you still in my
fucking up
yard?
your life.
You need to take
I
accountability.
need to fuck up your life.
Wait. He needs to take accountability.
Right.
Yeah.
On his partner.
No, he needs to take accountability.
Wait.
I ain't taking no accountability.
Bobby,
me?
I cheated on you.
I'm
and you're
making
still
sure
in
you ain't
my
getting no
yard.
linkage. No more linkage.
Sounds
you.
to me like
Done.
you're
But that's
upset.
fucking
I'm fun up
in front of
everything.
you. That's your business.
Yeah, I'm fun up. I come to your yard every night, sit outside. Listen, I'm not a no. You think you can cheat on me and think, say what?
The
Look,
truth
having
is,
linkage every night.
If
Hunky
you're
dory.
cheating on an in-house guy, it's alright. You just go to your man's
I'm
yard.
fun up the whole
Like,
yard
you
thing.
know
Don't
what?
ever get
It's
to.
long for you.
Go
I'm
away.
packing up my bags
When
and
you
I'm
see
going
me
to
sitting
my
out the
stay.
side of the yard,
Stay
you
in
cheating
the house,
with-
'cause
I
she
jump
won't
out
be
on
home
you.
for
You understand?
What?
Girls have options.
But
You get
yeah.
me? That's your problem.
Multi-functional, multi-purpose.
As
girl.
one barn,
And
one
as one garden, next one barn.
See,
Yeah, the girl are wicked. That's why I told you, man, don't trust no girl, you know,
Free
especially no
Addy.
lighty.
Yeah.
I let you know
Free
for
Addy.
now. I
One
trust no
more
lighty
time.
girl.
As one gun and next
That's
one
true.
barn. Come on.
As them lighty girl.
that wouldn't be
even
me.
the black girl,
I
no,
wouldn't
no.
I can't even
That wouldn't
believe
be
that.
me.
I can't even
All of
believe
us.
that. I can't believe
The
that's
that.
cheat,
mad
come
thing.
out,
No,
turn
but
it
can you
off.
imagine the guy having chat for you in your yard?
Why not?
Proper.
Hey, you're not
Why
supposed to
not?
the TV on. Like, you're not supposed to the TV
All
on.
your password, everything you have to
me.
start give up. Password.
Huh?
Every
Yeah,
blood
you're
clot thing,
scorned.
you ain't going nowhere.
You're moving mad.
I'm moving like the madman.
Hold on.
You
That's
see the girl
if-
that come look at your
that's
window?
if-
I'm moving like them. Make the girl come cheat on me and
Alright,
go back
alright,
to
like
the
the man
bra.
from
Mash it all the way up.
Allow it.
Hold on.
He's moving like
Walk on him.
Prince, yeah, he's moving
Talk
like
and bomber clot then.
he's
Ain't
moving
it?
like trees.
Come and kill everything.
You remember when he was in the
Bang,
trees?
bang, bang.
Wait,
Mash off my
wait.
thing. Listen.
Man in the
You
trees.
see when I bust my mash after your man, you'll know what time it is, isn't it?
Alright, wait.
Yeah, no man
She-
ain't coming in there.
It says here that she wants to get back or she wants to make things
No,
work.
fuck that.
So you see, like you said, if it was a
why
timid
she
girl
let him
and she
stay.
felt some type of way, like she felt bad, she would give up the password
the
and would give
flashbacks.
up certain things and go on like,
Yeah,
oh,
if
I'm
she- if
so
she's trying to make
sorry.
it work.
She'd be
After I'm not
cooking
a man,
dinner.
see,
She'd
I'm
be
I'm
doing
gonna
this.
be with her again.
What
I'm
are
gonna be
you
with her
lot
again.
So leave the yard
do?
then, innit?
Because
No,
you
no,
know
fuck
this
that.
giving
You
us
see-
password
fuck that.
stuff.
You see-
I've never
I don't
tried
want to
to
be
get
with her,
Listen.
but I want to fuck up her
You
life.
see, for me,
Wait, where's the question?
it's over
Say
here.
what?
You see,
I'm
for
gonna
me,
fuck up her life.
I don't
Listen.
want to be with her, but I want to fuck
Hold
up
on,
her life.
You see,
So
for-
what if you
it's-
cheated on her?
Wait, Bobby,
it won't
Bobby,
be okay
Bobby,
for her to fuck
Bobby,
up
wait,
her life.
Bobby and Jesse, wait. So what if it was the other way around then? We're
That's what I'm
saying this to
saying.
you, yeah? So
Yeah.
your friend got caught cheating with a girl at work, yeah? But he still wants to work it out with his girl, yeah? But his
You
girl's
don't want
not
to move
sure.
out. You
Yeah?
don't want to
And
move
it's
out.
the
of her
girl's
yard.
Should he
And
move
yeah.
out? Should the girl move out of his house? That's what I'm trying to say to you.
And he cheated and she
Yeah.
ain't got nowhere else to go.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
that's what I was gonna say.
And she still wants to work it out with your boy.
She cheated.
Yeah?
No,
Then
he
what?
He
cheated.
cheat. Yeah. No,
Oh, I said so.
No,
Basically,
hold on.
I cheated.
No, but
and
what?
And she
That's what I
has
just
to
said.
live there.
All right,
She
let me
can't live in my yard. She
Wait,
can
wait,
live there.
wait.
She can live. She can stay.
Is it? Even
Because
though
you're
she
doing
cheated
your
on
thing.
you.
She can,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
if
you're
I
doing
cheated on
your
her,
thing
she can
done.
stay. Of
Yeah,
course
but
she
it's
can.
because you're doing your thing. You get me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I cheated on her and she living in my yard,
She
she can stay
can.
as long as she
Because the
wants.
truth is, if she
That's
didn't
it.
catch you, you'd have still do your
Yeah.
thing.
No, but
I
you
said
see what it is.
Watch
You
If
see
I
what it is.
cheated on her, she living in my yard, she can stay as long as she
Hold
wants.
on, wait.
But you see
Jesse,
what
go
it
on,
is.
go on.
So hold on, you're basically saying the other way around. So the girl is inside the man's yard,
Yeah.
and she got
And
caught.
you cheated.
I cheat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
can stay.
cheat.
But you want to make it work with her, and she's not sure.
Yeah, she
But
can
she
stay.
ain't got nowhere else to go, so she's gonna stay in her yard, and it's bunning her.
No.
Personally, for me, see, this is
She
the
can
mad
stay or
thing.
see if I cheat.
It depends. It depends on her reaction, because she might be on smoke and just say "fuck it, I'm leaving." But if she ain't got nowhere to go,
Yeah.
then it's kind of like
She's
raw.
gonna
Like,
be aggy with you in the yard.
she's gonna be angry, but she ain't got a choice. She's gonna have to.
Yeah, but
she's
does
gonna
she
have to
genuinely
work
want
it
to
out.
work it out with you, or is
But
it because
that's-
she ain't
but-
got nowhere to go?
But that's where I feel.
Right.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why I
There you
feel that men and women,
And
like,
most
and
people
me on the
like
flip
that
side,
shit.
on the flip side of that, where guys talking about raw, go to your mother's yard. Like raw, hold on. Like, raw, you know them bright and feisty.
Yeah,
Talk about raw, come out my yard. Go
That's
to your
why I'll
mother's.
leave.
You know the
Because
one.
I'll leave. 'Cause I'm not gonna go home. Yeah, after work, expecting
With a
food,
damn fucking-
and my girl's like,
understand.
"Wait, you know what? You might as well leave."
Dig
So
it
look
out.
like up there, man, go to your
So
mother's
what are
yard.
we all saying? The
Yeah.
person should leave.
Yes,
I think
it's
that's
not your
what it is.
yard.
Personally, I think
Yeah.
both
Liberties
ways.
have been taken.
Both
Have
ways.
self-respect.
Both
Yeah.
ways have
Hold on,
self-respect.
no, go on.
Yeah.
It is such like this is back to one of our last episodes where I get mad. It's basically along the same kind of lines, like when someone's living in your house and stuff like that. When the situation becomes so awkward, like say if you're breaking up for a year but you're still living together, like so many different scenarios. You're like this and you're living together, but it's not working, and you're living together. That's why I got so triggered, because it's so hard. Because you're at loggerheads, and it could be any little thing. you left your flannel on the side of the bath and not on the hook, or do you know? It could be, when I say things, it's just I'm using an example.
Yeah,
it's
because
not
you're living
fact.
as two separate. You're not living as
Yeah,
one
you're
no
living
more.
at two
It's two separate lives,
and it's
you're just sleeping in the
hard.
same house.
Yeah,
I've been through that.
Yeah,
I've been through that.
Same.
So when
It's
somebody
not
says
nice.
somebody needs to leave, or we need space or whatever, and whoever it is that owns the house says to whoever, we need space, or that meaning you need to come out, because being in the front room and being in the bedroom is wrong, because you both want to sleep in the bed at the same end of the night. You two don't chat or you're in argument. You're going to get in the bed together. That's uncomfortable.
I mean,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Some people
sometimes
can continue
sometimes
like that.
Yeah, no,
that
of course.
person,
Of
the
course.
person whose name is not on the tenancy, need to come out.
No,
of
but the
space.
difference is, alright, cool, but
come
no-
out of the space, even if it's for an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
You need to come out of space.
alright, let me
or a
give
weekend.
you the flip side. Let me give you the flip side. So when I was like back in the day when I was living with my girl, she moved out of mum's house, but we were both at our mum's house. So when she moved into her flat, we both moved in together. Like from the day she moved in there, we both went halves on everything. That's the furniture, come decor, rent, everything. Yeah. So when we broke up, it was a thing as in, she felt that she couldn't kick me out. We broke up. We worked together, but we both living separate lives. Still paying half the rent. You know what I'm saying?
I see what
But
you mean.
That's all.
I was
Yeah,
living,
that.
but it was mad awkward. And
That's
I
how
had
they
to
do
make that
That's why I don't
decision.
get why
Someone
I had to
has
make
to
the
go.
decision for myself.
Someone has
That's
to
all
go.
I had to make the decision for myself, because she
Yeah.
would never kick me out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when we moved in together, it was both of us. You know what I'm trying to say? So it wasn't.
I hear that. That's
It was
nice,
never looked at
you
as
know?
as her house. It was looked at as our house.
That's different.
From the grain. You know what I'm trying to say? But
yeah.
at the same time, I had to make the decision for myself to say,
Yeah,
alright, cool.
yeah,
Let me come out the house and let me not live here no more, because it's too awkward.
Yeah, you
It's
can't.
too
But
much.
then people that still
yeah.
live with their baby mum or baby father or whatever. I
Resentment
don't get
build.
that.
I don't know how people
But
do
they
that.
say they're not together.
No,
Like, I'm
that's
like,
fuck-
but so what
that's
happens if you
bullshit.
want to bring
Bullshit.
someone
That's
back?
bullshit. That's
Or what
bullshit.
happens if
That's
you?
bullshit.
And then
Bullshit.
usually when
Listen.
I dive deeper, obviously like sometimes we still, you know.
Them
Let's
Jada
go
Yeah,
real.
yeah. Let me say that.
Dead.
Listen.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe I'm gonna say that. I was gonna say something
No,
about
that's
it.
real.
Yeah,
That's-
nah.
I ain't doing that because I'm not gonna lie. Once I broke up with my baby, that like,
I was gonna say the same
bro,
thing.
he was always quick to run anyway. I didn't even need to dash him out. So easy, you know what I'm saying? And if I was bringing next man there, I would have been a bad girl and done that, because
Of
A,
course.
it's my yard, and B, you was giving me bun when I was your gal. So now I'm bringing man to my yard, and you're not my man. You have no chat for me, my guy. Do you understand? In fact, take up your daughter and go, because I got a link. So what's going on? Do you understand? There's the difference. You feel disrespected. These times I'm doing it outside of the relationship, but when you was doing it in the relationship, it was all right. In my yard, nah, bye, veterans. Burgess Park is down the road. Sorry, I don't have time. You are not my responsibility, because guess what? If he was living in his yard and I gave him bun, do you think he's gonna let me live there? Man will tell me to take me and or pick me. Are you alright? Nah.
Man, I'm trying to put
That's
you
what I'm
in the
saying.
rascal body bag.
different.
You know like that?
Furthermore,
It's
you
double-
know,
it's
the
double
man them are
standards,
trying to
for
put
real.
you
Definitely
in
is,
a body
yeah.
bag and
Even
tell
the
you about,
cheating
listen,
thing.
Sorry, I'm
the
not
man them
living
will
with
do a
What's good
25.
for the gander, for good for the
Right.
goose.
The only man I'm living
Exactly.
with, the only man I'm living with
It's
that
not.
I'm not fucking, yeah, is gonna be either a brother of mine,
Or
my
your
dad,
papa.
or yeah, because it doesn't make no sense. You're living, doing up roommate with a grown ass man
you're right.
that you used to fuck and live with and be in a
Yeah.
relationship. Yeah, come
don't
on.
make
I don't
sense.
know who you're fooling, bro.
Don't make sense.
And if you lot want joint everything, put your name on the rotted tenancy. We're fed up
If
of
you're
them thing there.
serious.
We're fed up of them thing there.
yeah.
Yeah? Because you don't want to blame us for everything,
Yeah,
but
see
you
us
can
out.
put your
Give us
name
that
on the
outro.
Well
together.
done, me like,
Outro,
yeah.
outro.
So,
Thanks
we're gonna
for
wrap
that,
this
for
up,
watching,
eh?
blah, blah, blah. Come wrap it up.
We're gonna
Come
wrap
on,
this
come
one
on,
up.
come on.
Tell him.
Yeah,
Give us
with
the
the new
outro.
one.
Okay, guys, look. It's coming to an end. Okay?
Cause
We've
when
done
the
what we
puppets
can
start-
for you. Myself, Leanne.
Jar.
Miss Sibransky.
Bobby B.
Naturally nice.
You don't know, and that's Convo Nation.
Bye.
To the world.
Wrap up.
Wow.
People.